Hi everyone, welcome to this Wednesday runes reading for this week, July 27th till next week, August 2nd. So let's see what Odin have in store for us this week. Let's begin. Okay, the first rune is Enzus and it's reverse. Now, Enzus is the rune of wisdom, the one that we have at birth and the one that we will get. It's associated to the god Odin. It's a rune about the wisdom of the elder the patriarch of the family. It's associated with time and temperance. Love. Maybe you should ask some tips to someone professional or someone that have the wisdom to give you tips about the situation you're living right now. You might feel that your relationship is not the best, but try to see what is going on well and work on what is not. Money. Use your experience so that you won't do the same mistake again. It's good to reflect and think, but if you think too much, it's not gonna do you some good. Sometimes it's not gonna help you. Work. Be careful of people that seems to know it all but that don't know shit. If you need help, ask the people that are there longer than you've been and that they know what they're doing. Or ask your boss. Health. If you're sick, go seek the help of the good and the right persons. It's not everyone that's gonna be able to heal you. So do some research and be careful of not getting tricked by someone that's gonna say they will heal you, but in the end they can make you feel even more sick than you were before. Okay, second one. It's Algiz and it's reverse. Now this is a rune of evolution, spiritual one, and a mental one. You have to find some balance in everything, and it's important not to go from one end to the other. Try to stick in the middle. Find what the right middle is for you, because your middle might not be mine and vice versa. It also represents the obstacle on our path that will help you to make the right choice and take the right path for you. It's also a rune of protection. Love. You're losing yourself in love chaos. You can't live what you don't like, thinking that this is love. Think about yourself first, and everything will follow for the best. Money. If you think too much about money, it's a big mistake. It's gonna make you lose what your life is about. But then again, not wanting to have some money, it's not good either, because of course we all need money, but you don't need 1 million to be living well and be satisfied. But just maybe enough to pay your bills and maybe do a trip or things like that, it can do also. It's time to put the right place for the money, to give it its real meaning, if I can say. Work. If you're feeling alone, maybe it's because you put your work first and you didn't take time to spend with your friends or family. So yes, it's important to work, but also it's important to spend time with them, even if it's just sitting at supper time and talking. That is good, because what's the use of working hard? I mean, if you're alone and you can share it with your families and friends. Health. You made some excess and now your health is feeling it. It's time to be reasonable and give your body a break. So eat well, exercise, sleep better if you can, take some fresh air. All of this small thing will help you feel better. Okay, and the last one for this week. Okay, so the next and the last one is Hagalaz. Now, before I give you the meaning of it, when I picked it, I thought about the goddess Hel, which is one of her rooms. And for those who don't know, Hel is the goddess of death. So I feel that she want to give a message. So if you have loved one that have passed, or even maybe just for you, if you have some question about death, I feel that you should ask Hel to guide you, talk to your loved one, or to maybe answer some of your questions through meditation. I feel she might be of some help for you. Okay, now with the meaning. So Hagalaz is the rune of sudden movement that we will have to adapt ourselves to. So you're gonna be needing to be having some mental strength, because it's not the time to sit down and say, oh, why me, not me, or why my family, some things like that. It's not the time for that. You will get a lot of warning, whether it's be sickness, accident, even the weather. So be aware of that, because for example, now it can be sunny, 2 minutes later there might be a tornado. Okay, so be aware of that. It's as fast as that. Love. You might get some love declaration. Someone might ask you to marry them, and you won't expect it, and it might be somewhere that you don't expect it either. If you're single, careful, because love, it's not gonna tell you when it's happened, and it's gonna hit you hard. I'm just gonna put it there because my arm is getting numb. Okay. If you were in a relationship and there were some past tense moment, well, maybe it's because it's the end of the relationship. So one of you might take a decision to leave the other. Also, if you're single, now it's not a good time to try to ask someone to go out with you, sorry, because they might say no. Money. You might be presented with a good sale, a good deal, a once in a lifetime deal. It can happen. But then again, be careful, because you might get tricked to something that might have been looking good, but that make you lose money. So by that, an example is, for excuse me, you're at the casino and maybe you saw someone winning let's say $5,000, and you say, oh, okay, it's my luck. You try the machine, and next thing you know, you're out of $7,000. So that's what I mean. So take your time and think about it and about what you're doing. Work. There might be some big things happening and fast. You might be afraid to not be able to follow, but then again, if you stay there, you won't receive anything beneficial from it. So think, but act. Health. You might get some healing. Someone might tell you that they have a sickness that's gonna be needing some medical attention right away. You might break something, for example, your arms, your leg, things like that. You might have to go to the hospital. Anything, it's possible, and it might happen fast and suddenly. So please be very careful, but don't stop doing things that you like. Just be more cautious about what you're doing. So this was this rune reading for this week. I wish you all a happy and blessed Odin's Day and a wonderful rest of the week.